Now you had some injuries back in the day, and you've successfully come back from those. Give us mindset or whatever got you kind of past that.
It was not always easy to get through an injury, and quite honestly, it was always hard. And some were more severe than others, but I think you have to be able to surround yourself with the right kind of people, support staff, friends, family, coaches, coworkers, teammates, whatever you want to call it. You need to have people that lift you up. I think everyone needs a mentor. I always reached out to, whether that was a spiritual mentor, an academic mentor. I saw a sports psychologist for a while because I suffered from anxiety, kind of performance anxiety, things like that. You need to talk to people, and you need to get that monkey off your back, because if you don't and you try to handle it all on your own, you're going to fail. And I think, to go a little bit into the faith, I think you need to believe in a higher power, and that there's more to life than just what we see here and now. There is a higher power out there, and whatever your faith is, you need to have something else that you're living for.
Okay. Let's talk about charities or spiritual stuff you just want to highlight. Guys can take it.
Yeah, I've kind of taken on the role of, when I joined the NFL, I wanted to give back, and we were just talking about how finances aren't always as valuable as your time. And I don't have a specific charity that I give my time back to, but one thing I've always remembered is I don't want to forget my roots, where I'm from. Whether that's my hometown in Bluffton, Indiana, or my collegiate community at Northern Illinois University in DeKalb, Illinois, or my training facility here in Lake Barrington, the big sports complex at Canland. I don't want to forget about those people that helped me along the way. So anytime I have the opportunity to do speaking engagements, speak to kids, help at football camps, Big Brothers Big Sisters, Boys and Girls Clubs of America, those kind of things I think are so valuable for any athlete, especially, to give back to. And it doesn't matter if you're in middle school, high school, college, or pro. There are little eyes out there, little kids that are looking up to you. They want to be like you. And it doesn't matter what platform you have. Everyone has a platform. And not everyone's going to be an NFL football player. Not everyone's going to be a D1 college football player, whatever. But everyone has a platform, and you need to give back, and you need to live a life of integrity. And I believe, the way I was raised, you need to live a life of faith. Because I've learned that it's okay to be a Christian and play sports. That's kind of taboo nowadays in our society, keep religion out of everything. But you put other things, political matters into sports. So, it's okay to be a good person, play sports, give back. Of course, you go out and live your life, and maybe I'm 26 years old. I like to have a beer from time to time. But you know what? I also give back, and I'm smart, and I live a life of character, and I want to be a role model for those kids out there.
Anybody else you want to just give a thanks or a shout out to?
Yeah, there's a few people. First, I'd like to give a shout out to our facility here, Canland Sports Complex here in Lake Barrington. My trainer, Kevin Barkle, that trained me to get to the NFL, and he allowed us this opportunity. But then Jeff Christensen, I mentioned his name a couple times with some of the different techniques he's taught me I used. And Clyde Christensen, the quarterback coach of the Indianapolis Colts, some of those drills that I've kind of taken from him. And those guys have all been instrumental in my development, not only as a football player, but as a person.
All right. Thanks again for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you.